So if you've been digging and searching a way to escape the rat race or the matrix, just like Andrew Tate would always say,
how are people doing this? I couldn't sleep at night when I was broke. I knew that everything was a lie. I knew the matrix was lying to me. I knew I had to find a way.
Let's say it. Yeah, the top just said it better. In the world where it's filled with too many people that is confused and overwhelmed with information that is scattered all over the place and don't even know where to start so they can be able to walk their way to the top, is becoming so overwhelmed and flooded with so much information from different gurus, and it's becoming so confusing for them. In this video, I will share with you how I use the playbook from Andrew Tate to actually explore the digital marketing space. And if you're not part of this channel, by the time you check down my different videos I've made already, you see where I was visiting different businesses and of course collecting different questions and how to help them grow their different businesses. So in this video, I'll literally hand you every single thing that I've been able to learn and how you can start building your own profitable digital marketing agency and scale as fast as possible. Yes, I said Andrew Tate. I'm using his playbook. I was able to rise from the bottom to the top, where he's actually the one that is most talked about around the world. If you don't know Andrew Tate, he's actually an internationally celebrated kickboxing title. If you don't know Andrew Tate, he's a man that has actually won 4 different kickboxing titles and celebrated around the world. And he's genuinely trying to help different men to build physical strength, financial stability, and escape the rat race. So I actually had to get in and use his playbook and apply it to my digital marketing business. And of course, so far so good, I'm doing fine. And I'll show you how, and every single thing step by step, how I was able to apply his playbook in my business and gradually becoming successful, where I have different businesses that now rely on me and literally begging me to come and explore and give them the services that will really make their business successful and at the same time get me paid. So if you stick to the end of this video, I promise you that you have all that clarity and your questions answered and become successful in the end. So at this point, you'll be wondering, what is exactly in the playbook of Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate is somebody that is very smart and intelligent, and from a young age, his father taught him how to play chess, and this is where it all began. He learned every single thing he learned from actually playing chess, and actually proceeded and applied every single thing he learned from the chess in his first phase of his career in kickboxing. In kickboxing, is such a very nerve-wracking game where you have to be in the ring and of course fight your opponent. You need to really be on alert and always keep on punching, and of course watching your opponent and dodging different punches and trying to make sure that you don't get down, or at the end of the day you're definitely going to be counted out. But this guy was so perspicacious enough to stand in the ring, and from there he learned almost everything he needed to learn in kickboxing and proceeded to become an entrepreneur. So this is actually where we are taking every single of our trick in the playbook and of course apply it to our digital marketing space, which is what I did. So first of all, if you know anything about chess, we have the pawn, we have the queen, we have the king, and of course other different elements in there, but I'll be using these 3 different components to explain how he was able to successfully explore and actually apply those different skills he learned in the kickboxing space, and of course proceeded to become a successful entrepreneur. As a pawn, you move one step at a time strategically, which is what I did. I started going out to different businesses and having a brief podcast with them. I started approaching and going to different businesses and asking them strategic questions to bring out and find out a way that I can help them successful. This is what I did. I genuinely asked them questions to actually determine different problems they face on a day-to-day basis, because almost all these businesses want to make profit. So what I had to do is to structure questions that would actually help me to extract different problems they face on a day-to-day basis. From there, I'll be able to approach and see the services that would actually pitch them to get them to pay me, and at the same time make them money, which they will actually finally in return start paying me. So this is how I approached it as a pawn, which is on the pawn stage. So as Andrew Tate would say it, in the ring, you need to be very alert, you need to watch your opponent, and every punch and every single blow and kicks you make, you have to do it in a strategic way. In this way, you are able to get your opponent to the particular point where they have no choice but to yield to you before you give them the knockout punch. But I'm not saying that I give my clients knockout punch. I'm only trying to make a very good illustration to help you understand and drive home the point that I'm trying to make. So in the pawn stage, you have to listen more. You have to be able to share and understand the ideas, and of course, understand the problems these guys are going through. And from every single thing you extract from, their different answers and the questions, I was able to approach them and give them the particular offers and services they require to make profit.